All right, welcome back to the video, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be getting into XRP. We're going to be looking at XRP's chart and just trying to see where price is going to potentially go in the coming months, strictly based on technical analysis. But before we get into this video, you guys, I have to tell you that I am not a financial advisor, and the information that you hear in this video is not financial advice. This video is purely intended to educate you guys more on technical analysis, how I use some of ICT's concepts and just some of my other trading experience to, predict where some of these cryptos could move in the coming months. All right, so let's get straight into this video. All right, you guys, so this is XRP chart. We are going to jump into the 6-month chart, you guys, just so I can show you guys what I'm looking at right here on the 6-month chart. Essentially, I'm just looking at this big long wick right here, and even when I'm trading the Nasdaq, you guys, I like to look at wicks on extremely high time frames. So as you guys can see, this wick right here was a swing high, just the same as this wick over here. All right. Now notice that we're bullish right now because on a 6-month time frame, this candle right here broke above this swing high. The body of this candle broke above this swing high and it closed. All right. So we're bullish right there, but it's seeming like XRP is going to have some struggles, and it's mainly because we need to see a body on the 6-month time frame, right? These 6-month candles, we need to see a body close above this wick, preferably, right? We need to see a body close above this wick, the same as we've seen it down here, for us to really start to get bullish. All right, so how can we potentially trade XRP? Well, right here we got this big breakaway gap on the 6-month time frame. It's not technically a breakaway gap just yet. We did bounce into this 6-month gap already, and we're hovering in between here. So I am expecting to see some consolidation potentially. But if we drop down into the 1-month chart, you see that it's a little bit better on the 1-month chart. All right, on the 1-month chart, we can use swing low, swing high, right? And I use this low right here, swing low to swing high. And everything below $2 is discount, right? So everything below this yellow line, which is at the $2 mark, that is going to be discount. That is going to be where I am, going to be potentially look to buy XRP, right? These two lows right here are liquidity, right? These two lows over here this is liquidity. Relative equal lows. So when you see relative equal lows, this is extremely important because when the market makes a perfect liquidity pool, right? When it's not just one swing low, but it's actually two swing lows and they're like almost equal pretty much. The market is going to eventually come back down and grab that. So, on the 6-month fair value gap, we may even see at least a dip down to the 150s for XRP. So for me, I'm going to be looking to, put some buy orders in for XRP at 150 and below. 150 and below, I'll be looking to get in there and just continue to you just wait for a bull market to kick in, you guys. Because think about it, right? The market have to dance a little bit, but I do think, we can have a really good bull market in the coming months. But we have to see some of these algorithmic things happen first before we see price continue to the upside. All right, so that's the 1-month chart for XRP. That is how I'm looking at it. I really don't need to drop down any further, you guys. That is how I'm looking at XRP, you guys. So if you guys like this technical analysis on the higher time frames, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys bullish on XRP for 150 or below? Do you guys think our price could get back down to 150 or below, even if it's just a quick spike? You guys know how, certain news events tend to make these markets move really quick and really fast. So that is why I'm trying to tell people use buy limits, right? Use these buy limits, get in at these lower prices because the market is going to wick all the way back up here and consolidate for a while. A lot of liquidity is going to be built in this area. So try to get in down here and then let it consolidate. And when the market really get, bullish, we could be seeing potentially, these prices up here for XRP, $10 XRP one day, something like that. And if you get in at 150 or below, imagine if it go to $10 or $15, that's a 10x. And you can start accumulating right now, right? So put your money into USDC, put, however much you can afford to put up, $20 here, $10 here, $20 there. Before you know it, you have a $200 or $1,000. Put that buy limit much lower. And then if you can get that 10x, if you can turn $2,000 into $20,000, right? That's an actual possibility. I think that's something that you should try to go for. Granted, this isn't financial advice, but this is something that I am doing for myself. So I'm mostly just talking about what I'm going to be doing with XRP. So yeah. So drop a comment, you guys. I want to hear y'all thoughts, and make sure y'all drop a like on this video as well. Also, don't forget you can use E8 Markets to trade crypto as well. E8 Markets have a lot of cool things going on over there. If you guys are going to go over there and buy a prop firm account, make sure to use code KRACKEN. And also, I use Funder Pro and Alpha Capital right now. Those are like my top 3 prop firms right now, you guys. So if you guys want to support the channel, make sure to use code KRACKEN. Drop a like on the channel and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, man.